Hello, my name's Kay Halliwell Sutton, and along with my husband Alfie and daughter Ella and some fabulous staff, we are IndigoBlu. And we hail from Retford in North Nottinghamshire, and we specialise, well, first of all, we've been going for 16 years, I think, and we specialise in mixed media products. So beautiful handmade red rubber stamps that we actually make on site. They're highly detailed and absolutely beautiful. And we also do a whole range of mixed media products, so including paints and mediums and Luscious and the most gorgeous different products. It's really interesting how we can actually put everything together to create some really beautiful artwork. But I think the main thing is just the journey, just taking time out for yourself and making time to relax and just chill out and do some crafting. So what is mixed media? Mixed media is just an art form where you combine lots of different elements. So it might be paints, papers, inks, canvas, wood, anything really, combining them together to give you mixed media. And this can be on different surfaces as well. So let me just show you a few things that you might actually just recognize, really, that we're just using papers here, stamping. We're doing some nice bits of colouring with some inks. We've got some texture being laid up here with some texture paste. And so this is just on board, but it could be on MDF like this. So this is a lovely little book that you could be making. So this is combining MDF, and it's also got layers of paints underneath here and stamping. But you could be putting little elements like this in, which is just bits of fabric, a little bit of sewing. And the lovely thing that I personally like about mixed media is it's just for you. It doesn't have to be for anybody else. And it's just a way of spending time, relaxing, and doing some playing and artwork that you don't have to give away. You don't have to show anybody if you don't want to. And it's just combining all these different elements. So here again, we've got just pattern papers. We've got some painting going on in this. This is a stamp, and you've got fabrics being used as well. So I also love using a journal. So we've got here a really good mixed media piece, which usually could be on a canvas. So this is combining different elements using metal pieces, MDF pieces. There's some found objects in here as well. And then it's all built up and stuck together with slapped on super thick and using texture paste. And then it's all painted with paints, and this lovely metallic effect you can see is with Luscious powders. But I'll be showing you all essentials later on. But this is just an example of what could be made onto a piece of artwork, but I've just used it on the front of my journal. So my art journal is just a way of expressing yourself in a way that you don't have to share with anybody else. So it can be really private. You can actually show it to people if you want, but it's a way of experimenting with different mediums. So we have ephemera here. I'm really a big fan of ephemera. We've got some lovely bits of fabric that I brought back from India. It might be, I use a lot of memory pieces. So I might use, like here is a little bulb from a Christmas light made into jewellery that I've put on there. I might use some pieces that were like my grandma's paste jewellery, so not worth anything but worth a fortune to me as a memory piece. It's experimenting with looking at different lettering. And again, we're using bits of jewellery here and fabrics. And again, this could be a journal that's made out of fabric. Drawing techniques, so experimenting with all of that. And here we've got layering up different processes and using gilding flakes. So this is something that I really love stamping with to get that sort of look. And then using inks on these. And again, Luscious on there. And then on the back, again, this could easily be on a canvas, but I've actually chosen to do it on a journal, just like I've used polymer clay on here. and I've stamped into the polymer clay, and then I've actually coloured it with Luscious pigment powders as well. So I'll just whiz one again through some of these to give you some idea of what mixed media means to me, but it could be clean and simple for you. It might be that you just want to extend the knowledge that you've already got. And as you can see on the back here, that I've actually used sewing on this as well. I've used thread work. You can use sewing machines on it as well. Just change your needle and just layered up lots of lovely fabrics. So I do actually like using fibres and sewing in my particular work, but it could be anything that you actually choose to make. And we've got lots of lovely little doors and hidden things coming out of this one, so that you can make books, you can make whatever you like. That's the great thing about mixed media. It is so open to interpretation that you don't have to follow a subscribed recipe of what you should be doing. And that's what I love about mixed media. Basically, anything goes. And then finally, you can also use fabrics as well. This is painting onto a fabric panel that I've designed and printed. And again, this could go onto a book cover, it could go onto a cushion, it could be anything you want it to be. And that's the beauty of mixed media. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, like and subscribe to HobbyMaker Tutorials. And in our next video, we'll be looking at what is mixed media and essential tools.